What's going on, YouTube? Ferocity here, and today we're going to talk about a controversial topic. This is not going to be an easy video. I'm hoping to get some conversation down below in the comment section. I'm hoping to get some dialogue because I think it's important for people to air their opinions when it comes to stuff like this. So today, as you can tell, we're obviously talking about OnlyFans, and this was actually not even a thing I knew about until the iDub situation. I had to do research on what OnlyFans was because I had no idea. And for a while, I saw, obviously, YouTubers promoting their OnlyFans, but for a while, I just thought it was, it's another Patreon thing. But isn't it another Patreon thing? Isn't it the same thing in a way as Patreon? Just saying that the reward you're going to get for the money you give is different than what you get for Patreon, whereas Patreon, it might be like subscriber exclusive live streams, or you get videos earlier. Instead, it's pictures of someone's tits or them in lingerie, which is completely okay. And I don't know how this became a controversial topic. It seemed to stem from this iDub situation where he said that he was okay with his girlfriends doing an OnlyFans. I mean, I don't really know how I'd react if I was in that situation, because I'm not in that situation. I don't know what the right answer is. Whether it's, maybe you should just support your girlfriend in any endeavor, or you should be like, I don't know if I'm comfortable with other guys seeing you naked type thing while we're dating. It's a very gray area. It's tough to handle, and I think that it would have to go case by case. But with that being said, if I found out that I was dating somebody and she told me she had OnlyFans, I don't think I would actually care that much. So I don't know where this whole idea of like, you're a simp if you're okay with OnlyFans, or you're a simp if you bow down to the women that use it. Man, what's wrong with seeing beautiful women, especially seeing beautiful women naked? Like, there's a whole industry, like a very, very, very successful industry with it. And the other thing is, too, it's just untapped market potential for your own brand. So what's wrong with that? It's not like people that make OnlyFans accounts are going into porn the next day, which there's also nothing wrong with, but they're just sending or giving lewd pictures of themselves. And I'm not here to defend the iDubbbz video because I think he made some very poor points in that video, but I think the whole concept of him being a simp because he's okay with his girlfriend having an OnlyFans account is a little nonsensical. I also don't know what's wrong with doing what you're okay with. Like, if you're fine with starting an OnlyFans account, hell, fucking do it. Like, it's not a path that everyone has to take. Like, I'm not saying that any female person should just do it because untapped market potential for your brand. But if you're okay with it and you think it's a logical step for your content and for your fan base, fucking do it. Like, what's stopping you? Really? And if there is something stopping you, then probably I wouldn't do it. But if you're really just thinking, yeah, I think it's a good way for me to make some extra revenue, maybe boost my brand a little bit, it could get me more exposure, no pun intended, I agree with those statements. I think it's a great idea. If somebody told me that, hey, Ferocity, somebody out there will pay, let's say it's $30 a month to see lewd pictures of you. Would I do it? Probably not, because I'm still pretty self-conscious, and I probably wouldn't do it. But if someone's like, okay, Ferocity, one-time deal. There's one person that wants to pay for a lifetime subscription of Ferocity nudes for $300,000. You'd have my attention, because even if those things got leaked, I'd have $300,000. And you know what? There's worse things to do for $300,000. Much worse things out there. And plus, clearly, for $300,000, if somebody wanted to see this majestic body, then yeah, there's probably more people that do. So I might expose myself to even more people, thus gaining more revenue. Obviously, these are hyperbolic numbers. They clearly don't make any sense. But all I'm saying is, if there's a market for the type of content and you're willing to do that type of content, hell, do it. Who is it hurting at the end of the day? It's not like clickbait content that is misleading the public or brainwashing kids or Logan and Jake Paul or creating fake drama, Leafy and Keemstar. That came out. That was very odd. I'm going to talk about that in a separate video one of these days, I'm sure. Regardless of that, all in all, the OnlyFans situation is like, it's completely your decision. And it really only affects you and your brand. And maybe some people around you's opinion of you. But realistically, if you're very solidified on the person you think you are, which I think it takes a certain level of self-esteem to be able to start an OnlyFans, then do it. Like, who's it gonna hurt? What, you're gonna lose a couple fans because, like, I thought you were family friendly? Well, whatever. So be it. You might grow and be bigger now because of it. And I'm totally okay with it. So I don't know why so many people want to come up with torches and pitchforks when you hear of somebody starting an OnlyFans. Because to me, one, do what makes you happy. Number two, if you can make money from it, fucking do it. Like, find a way to make it work. That's why I enjoy doing YouTube. If there's a way I ever make money from this website, that would be a bonus. That would be a cherry on top. And for a lot of beautiful women, they love to take pictures of themselves. Why not? You're a beautiful person. It's nice to look good. Hell, if you can make money from posting or selling those pictures, why wouldn't you? One, you look good, you're getting that affirmation, you're getting the self-esteem boost, and most of all, other people clearly want it. So, no issue there. So, I guess in conclusion here, not to go too long because I think I've said everything I need to say on this. In conclusion, I see nothing wrong with somebody wanting to start an OnlyFans account because there's nothing wrong with making the decision to do what you want to do with your body. I know, so liberal, so progressive. No, legitimately. What's wrong with it? Who is it affecting? Oh, yourself? You're making a decision that's only going to affect you? Wow, what a weird concept in 2020. It's not like it's affecting everybody else out there. It's affecting you. So do what makes you happy, enjoy it, and don't let anybody else say that you shouldn't do this because you might not get a job in the future. If somebody prevents you from getting a job because you saw a market opportunity, fuck that job. You don't want it in the first place. Okay. Thank you guys very much for watching. I'm sure there's some controversial opinions, so leave them down below in the comment section. But if in any way, shape, or form I've persuaded you onto my side, maybe join my OnlyFans, coming in 2028. For only $19.99, you get to see me in a bathing suit. That's it. That's what you get. $20 a month. You get a new bathing suit pick. Unless you want to pay me $300 grand, then we can talk. But until then, I'll see you guys in the next video. Oh yeah, of course, if you liked the video, hit that like button. If you want to see more videos from me, hit that subscribe button. And until next time, Frosty out.